Tulsa looks good on you, your one-stop resource for all things Tulsa.
Hey there, it's Jennie. Tulsa looks good on you. Tulsa looks so great on Ellen with Streetwalker Tours. Ellen, I am excited to learn all about your business and everything you do. So why don't you just take it away and share?
Well, thank you so much. My name's Ellen Stanley, and I started Streetwalker Tours this year in February. We had our kickoff party actually for my birthday.
Awesome. Well, let's hear about it. Tell us how you came up with this idea and what you've been doing so far.
Well, I've been doing tours and hikes for various organizations for over a decade. Yeah. And I thought, as I'm getting older, that I would just like to do the kinds of tours and hikes that I have always wanted to see without any constraints, without any particular theme. And I mentioned it to some of my friends, and actually some of my friends came to me and said, are you going to do this? Because I'd love to join. So a bunch of quirky people got together and we're writing the tours that we want to see.
Okay, well, I love quirky people. They're always the best. So tell us what kind of tours you've come up with and what we should know.
Well, my favorite tour is just the strolling around downtown. And for that, I let my guests decide. I ask them what they want to see, and then we just sort of walk in that direction. I share the history I know about the buildings, about the people in the buildings. And we see what they like to see. We also know all kinds of scuttlebutt and rumors and silly things because we're all researchers. And then I do name that style because it's one of my pet peeves that everybody thinks every beautiful building is Art Deco in Tulsa. They are not. In fact, most of them are not. And so I have a really easy way of telling the difference between Art Deco and pretty much everything else. And so on that tour, it's kind of a walking quiz. And by the end of it, you'll be an expert on all things deco and not.
Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. Yeah, what's been the most fun for you getting to, being a business owner isn't always easy, but it sounds
it's not always easy.
It sounds
I'm learning new things. I'm learning how to advertise. But I think the most fun is that I get to do other sorts of things. Recently, I volunteered with Sunny Days Mural Festival because I love urban art. And so we actually have two different urban art tours on our schedule. One is in the Sunny Days Pearl District area, and then Mark leads one in the Blue Dome District area. And then we're adding some others. We do, it's not on the schedule this month, but we do some of the art alleys. So we get to just look into more than just the architecture, more than just the history. There are hidden gems in Tulsa, and we just like to, grab people and take them down those alleys and show them what fun things there are if you're just willing to look.
Okay, this is so exciting. See, I'm from Tulsa, and I'm just now getting to learn so much of our rich history and the cool things that are going on. I would love to hear some gossip, but we'll save that for another day. But tell me, this is such a great thing for Tulsans ourselves, but then also attracting people. Whenever we go out of town, I'm always a sucker for a downtown walking tour. So have you had guests from outside of the city come and tour with you?
Absolutely. Of course, we love when the locals come because locals need to know more about their own area. Yeah. But we reach out to folks who are visiting, particularly people who are doing Route 66, so that we can show them that Tulsa, it isn't just, in the middle of nowhere. We are a big city with the comfort of a town, and we just have so many things to offer. And then when people learn a little bit of history of Tulsa, oh my goodness, they just want to jump in and learn more.
So out of all of the fun that you get to share with people, what's either the best story or the best building, or what do you just really, really love?
Well, my very favorite building is the Arco building. It's also called the Service Pipeline building. It was built by Leon Center, and he actually has architectural license number 1 in Tulsa. Not because he was the first architect, but because he was the first guy who ever sat for the test when it was necessary. But this building is so beautiful. He has, if you look at the building, he has made it a painting of Tulsa using architecture as his medium. The Arkansas River flows right through the middle of it in the guise of this aluminum doorway. and then it's clad in Minnesota green granite, which represents the plains. And it has tall grass represented in the spandrels, and it has our native Indian blanket represented in one of the decorations. It is literally a picture of Tulsa using architecture. And I love the fact that architects can do that. I love the fact that stories can be seen. I always tell people, if you learn a little bit about architecture, you can go into a town and read its history.
Wow, that is so exciting. Well, clearly you are living your passion now and you are really pumped up about it. And I love it. How can people best find you and learn more and engage and sign up for tours?
Well, our website is simply streetwalkers.com. And our email is info@streetwalkers.com. We also have Facebook and Instagram, but you can always see our calendar on streetwalkers.com. Pretty much anything you click on our website will lead you directly to the calendar.
So I'm guessing you probably put on events and walking tours for small groups and larger groups. Is it all sizes and shapes?
Yes, we do public tours almost every day of the week, but we also do private tours, again, almost any day of the week. We'll do a tour for a single person. We'll do tours for large groups of people. If it's too large, we can split them in half. But I think our largest tour group so far for a private tour was 36, which is a nice size. But we've done stained glass private tours and tunnel private tours, art alley private tours. But if somebody's interested in a specific thing, one of our little eccentric group will just dive into research and find out everything we can.
I love it so much. Well, I'm excited to learn more and check out all your good stuff. And so if you need anything from us, let us know. But in the meantime, we'll just talk to you later.
I appreciate it so much. Thank you.
We'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.